you're fired. Anyway, thanks to VJ for inviting me to say a few words. I'm sorry I can't be there in person. There's a slight scheduling error, which is typical of an airline. But I apologize for not getting to meet all of you, and welcome to Malaysia for your first time. It is obviously a little bit of a odd situation for me right now with the issues at Malaysian Airlines, but I pray that everyone on MH370 is well, and that anyway at some point there is a conclusion to this horrible ordeal at the moment, which is very close to home for all of us at AirAsia and in Malaysia. You know, my story is one that fairy tales are made of. I was from the music business in Warner Music for 12 years. I had no experience at all in the airline business, but one day I decided to quit the music business. I was in Rockefeller Plaza hearing about the future of Time Warner merger with AOL. Steve Case was telling his vision, and I thought, I don't want to be part of this. They were coming up with terms like EBITDA, earnings before everything you don't like, and calling it cash flow. So I walked out of the room, sold my stock options, and quit. I never thought I had the balls to be an entrepreneur, but I was so frustrated working at Time Warner that I thought, why not? I flew to London from New York, sitting in a bar, not really knowing what I was going to do with the rest of my life, and I saw Stelios of EasyJet talking about his airline. And I thought, oh, that looks interesting. So I went over to Luton Airport, saw people flying to Barcelona for £9, to Paris for £8, and I thought, wow, what a great concept if I could bring this to Asia. Armed with no knowledge of the airline business, very little capital, I decided to set up an airline. And the rest is history. I mean, there's a very fine line between brilliance and stupidity, but you know, I'll leave it to you guys to see whether I was brilliant or stupid. But bottom line is, we bought AirAsia for 25 cents. No sugar daddy, no sugar mummy, would have been useful. Me and my partner Kamruddin had the sum total of $500,000 to set up AirAsia. We bought AirAsia for 25 cents. 3 days later was 9/11, when the whole airline world went upside down. But we continued. We bought it on September the 9th, 2001, subject to due diligence. We said subject to due diligence because me and Kamruddin were remortgaging our houses to get another $1 million, which we never got, by the way. And on December the 8th, 2001, we took over AirAsia with 240 terrified staff and 2 planes. There are thousands of anecdotal statements from here, but bottom line is, in the past 12 years, we've gone from 2 planes to 150 planes, from 200 staff to 12,000 staff, and from carrying 200,000 passengers in year 1 to this year, we'll carry, 12 years later, 50 million passengers. But the greatest thing about AirAsia is we've changed many people's lives, and that is the best thing an entrepreneur can do. And if there's any little bit of advice I can give, is the fact that as an owner, you can do a lot with your staff in your company. And the great thing about AirAsia is we're probably the only airline of our size with 12,000 people with no unions. It's a big family. And the great thing is that we've taken kids who are carrying bags for us, who are now pilots, kids who are in the call center that are CEOs, and you know, the list is endless. And that's the best thing we've done, is we've allowed 12,000 people to dream and live their dreams by living in a company that has an entrepreneurial feel about it and a family feel. So I could spend hours and hours telling you how we were the first airline to have a female pilot. Now actually it was history the other day. Captain was female, co-pilot was female, all the cabin crew were female, and all the passengers were male. No, that's only a joke. In fact, the only male passenger was VJ. I love you and leave you. Have a great conference in Penang. Thank you, VJ. Congratulations on all your success. And I hope to meet many of you on your travels around Asia, and hopefully on an AirAsia plane. It's amazing what you can do as an entrepreneur. we're lucky that we have the ability to shape so much and make so much difference to so many people's lives. Grab that chance, value that opportunity of being an entrepreneur, and think of your people first. I always say people first, customers second. Because if your people are happy, then your customers are looked after very well. And I tell my staff to dream, because from some dreams come reality. If you don't dream, you have no ambition, and you never have that ability to aim high. So I always say dream, and who knows what you can get to, and never be afraid to fail, because if you don't try, you don't know. So I always say try, and if you fail, try again. But at least you took that opportunity to try. You don't want to sit there at 55 and say, I wish it happened. I wish I did it, because it's too late. So that's it from me. Have a great conference. Enjoy Penang, enjoy VJ, enjoy Malaysia, and dare to dream. I now declare EO University Penang open. Have a great one. Bye.